Hey guys, welcome back to my bookshelf. It is Zakia Anise, and today I hope you find something that you like or that you end up liking. And today's faith-based video is based on trilogies or series that I started but did not finish, and I'm going to explain to you why. Yeah, no regrets, no shame. It's not all bad. It's not all bad reasons at all. So I feel justified in this. I already feel extremely justified. I am positive. I am confident going into this video. And I hope you guys are excited. Because if you can't tell, I am. Okay. Okay, I'm going to jump right in because y'all know I don't like dragging the intro out. I just like to talk. We're gonna start with the very first book that's on top. I actually talked about these books in another video in a different context, and I explained the books a little bit more and what they are. But if you ever want a full review of any of these books, let me know and I got y'all. But yeah, let's get into it. First, we have The One Who Knows Me. I've expressed to y'all multiple times that I just couldn't finish this book, and if I couldn't finish this book, I do want to try her other books. I've not been in a rush, especially to spend my money, because y'all know books are expensive. So it's just like, this has been like probably my last priority. But this is The One Who Knows Me by Joan Mbola, and I'm not going to go into great detail about what it's about because, again, I didn't even finish it. I was halfway through, and I believe there are 4 books in this series. I'll put them on the screen so you can see what they are. Yeah, did not finish. Well, is it technically? Yeah, this is considered DNF. Okay, this is my favorite. I literally squeal over this every single time I talk about it. Like, if you go watch those other videos, you will literally realize that I love this series, and I hope that by now I've convinced you to read it because it's amazing. It's heartwarming, and it really pulled me out of my reading slump. And that reading slump I was in, it lasted for a minute, y'all. It lasted for so long. I don't even know how long. But it's Reverence by Raina Rue, and I read the first 2 books of the trilogy, and the reason why I didn't finish it is actually out of my control. It's because it's because the 3rd book doesn't release until December of this year. Am I sick about it? Like, my stomach hurts, like sliding down the wall crying? Yes, but it's okay. It's okay because I can be patient, and I just look forward to it. So this is my top priority, and once the book release, you know that I'm going to read it. And again, this is a dystopian. I don't even know what trope I would declare this as, y'all. I'm so bad with tropes. Like, it's crazy because, like, girl, you literally love books. You've been reading books your whole life, and you are still bad with tropes. Yes, because I don't know if I would consider this like enemies to lovers, because they weren't enemies. They started off as friends, and then maybe they were enemies for like a second, and then they were lovers. Like, it's just friends to lovers, I guess. But then they weren't really friends, they were like strangers. So it's just like strangers to friends to lovers. And it's like no way I can explain this without giving spoilers, because I feel like that part of the book, when I really realized what they were, is just like a huge spoiler if I say it. So let me think. Maybe they are, I don't know, but it's a dystopian. So the whole point of it is dystopian. When you find out your world isn't what you thought it was, and that you've been lied to and manipulated and tricked into believing and being okay with certain things that were never okay, and that is not okay. On top of that, she grew up not really knowing much about God. She's obviously had some sort of encounter, like where she seen some of her mother notes or letters to God or whatever, but she really didn't know him on her own. So she also had to start learning about him on herself throughout the journey as well. So please just go watch the other videos. It'll explain it so much better than I'm explaining it right now. But yeah, that is definitely gonna get finished. Next, we have The Love Script by Toni Shiloh. I was also just talking about this yesterday in yesterday's vlog, well, yesterday's video actually, and I loved it. I don't have any complaints about it at all. I remember rating this a 3-star or 3.5 stars because I had no complaints about it at all. It was good. It was a slow burn, and it wasn't exciting for me. Like, if I would have to reread any of my books, this wouldn't be one, but I did enjoy it. So yeah. And the reason why I didn't finish it is simply because I don't have the other books on my shelf. I do want to read the other books in this series, and I'm actually excited because I think that the other 2 books are based on Lamont Friend's romances. Lamont is this dude here, this bald guy here. 2 of the friends he consistently communicated with in the book, it looks like they're on the cover of the other book, so I think that the other books are about them and their story, which I'm kind of interested in. I don't know why I've never been that person that is interested in the other this background character story. I just never have been. I just could never really get into, because it's like I do enjoy reading about the main characters, but sometimes the side character story don't matter to me, which is, I feel like it's kind of harsh, or I just don't care for it. But I also haven't just found a book where I just wanted to know about the side characters like that. I don't know, I feel like it's that character's world and everybody else is just living in it, you know? So, but yeah, I actually am kind of interested to see Tuck's how his relationship sprouts, as well as if Chris finds anybody, because I'm pretty sure Chris was the loner in this book. He was the, listen, okay? Anywho, yeah. And then the next one is actually on my Kindle app. It is, I'm literally 3% through this book. Okay, it is, I have to put it on the screen. Anyways, it is Subversive by Raina Rude. And honestly, it seemed good when I started it. I'm only on chapter 2, and then I stopped reading. And here's why, y'all. Here's why. It's not that it was bad or that it was uninteresting or anything like that, to be honest. Honestly, it's simply that there was other books I wanted to read and review, and part of it also had to do with the fact that I don't like reading on screens. Like, I don't like reading books on screens. This isn't, it's an iPad, but it's on the Kindle app, and it's just like, Kindle is not for me. Like, I don't know. And so I want the physical copy of the book. I'm gonna try to get through this. It's just the simple fact that it's on Kindle, and there's so many books on here that I put on the Kindle app, and I'm trying to get through it. I just can't. I'm gonna try again though. Like, I don't know, it's not even that big of a deal. I just, that was one of the reasons, and the other reason simply had to do with that, I had got some new books, and because I had those physical copies, I was like, okay, let me read this. So yeah, don't sue me, y'all. Don't sue me. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's videos. Those are all the books that I read. I started to read all the series. I started to read but did not finish. And 2 of the books were actual DNFs. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you in the next one. Love you all. Bye bye.